Okay, so I have this video thumbnail, I have the video duration, I have the video title, the number of views, when the video is released, and then the channel icon and the channel title, finally. Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Sumit from Backbench Coder. So finally in this video, we will grab the YouTube API key and render the popular videos on the home screen. So from this part, you will have some real fun. I mean, we have done all the setup needed, like the basic layout, Firebase, authentication, Redux flow, and now from this section, we will start rendering the data. Now hear me out. If you are directly coming to this video and if you have not watched the introduction part, please watch that to get an idea about the final product. And then you will find the source code in the description box up to the last part. Just clone the repository if you want to start from here and then follow along. Okay, so first of all, we need to grab the YouTube API key. So for that, just go to this complex URL, which is this one, console.developers.com. I'll put this URL in the description box. So just go to console.developers.google.com/cloud-resource-manager, because after all the Firebase projects are hosted on the Google Cloud. So you will find all the Firebase project on the Google Developers Console. Okay, then just log in with your account, and then here are all your projects, like all the Firebase project or all the projects you have manually created inside Google Developers. My project is this one, YouTube clone 3, not YT. So just click on this 3 dot and then go to settings. You can see this now viewing project YouTube clone 3 organization ... whatever. Okay, now just click on this navigation menu and then click on this API and service and just go to library and just search here YouTube API, YouTube version 3 or something like that. Yeah, YouTube data API version 3. Just click on this API and then just enable this. That's it, my API is enabled. And now this is your dashboard. You can see your quotas, your metrics, credential and all, which you don't really need right now because YouTube gives you enough quotas for daily usage. Okay, now just grab the YouTube API key. So just go to this menu again and then click on this credential. Look at this, the API key, and here the name of the API key is the browser key and then auto created by Firebase. So this API key is automatically created by Firebase. So just copy the key, this one, and then just go to your code and create a .env file, because you don't want to push this key on the version control system. So just create a .env file inside the source folder, .env. That's it. And let's create the key. Just name it YouTube API key or YT API key. And inside a code, just put the key. That's it. Now you have to put a React app prefix so that React can recognize this as the environment variable. Okay, so just use React app underscore YT API key. Save this. And now one more thing, which is you need to define a scope. So just go to this. I mean, you don't need to go. I'll put this link in the description box. Here are all the scopes you needed. So basically here you need to tell YouTube what are the data you want to use. Like look at this. This one is auth/YouTube, which manage your YouTube account. I guess this is the default. And then there are other scopes like channel.membership.creator, see a list of current advice channel and all. But what we need is this youtube.force SSL. Like look at the description. See, edit, delete your YouTube videos, ratings, comments and all. As we are going to deal with comments, rating in this project, so we need this permission. So just copy this scope and then just go to your code. And whenever you are signing with Google, so just go to your auth.action, you need to define this scope. Here, just make this larger. Then set this login. Here after this provider, just define the scope. So provider dot add scope is this one, and just pass the scope. That's it. So just save this, and we are done with the YouTube API key. Okay, so let's now install some of the packages we are going to use in this video. So first one is Axios to deal with the HTTP call, and second one is numeral to deal with the numbers, and the third one is movement to deal with the dates. So just install these packages, and I have already installed these packages because you know last time what happened. Okay, so let's talk about the YouTube API documentation. So just go to this URL, which is developers.google.com/youtube/version3/docs. I'll put the link in the description box. Okay, so let's check that out. First of all, there are a bunch of data, like seriously a bunch of data, but the problem is these are not well structured. Like you have to spend at least 1 hour to understand the documentation. Anyway, let's talk about the documentation. First of all, let's go to this videos. Let's click on these videos and click on this overview. Okay, so here you can see what are the things you can do with this endpoint, like all the methods available, delete, rate, report, abuse and all. And just go to list, click on this list. Okay, so as you can see, returns a list of videos that matches the API request parameters. And here you can see a nice API playground where you can just call an API from this web page. Okay, and then you can see the use cases, the list by video ID, so it will give you the information about the specific video by the ID. And then these are multiple video IDs. The one we need is these most popular videos. So if you just click on this code icon, it will open the YouTube playground with some of the parameters already set. So snippet, content details, statistics, we are going to talk about this. Chart, most popular. But what we need is this HTTP. Just go to this HTTP and this one. First of all, you need to specify the URL, which is common, and then for the parameters you need to so first of all you need to give the endpoint, and then the parameters is part snippet, and then the content details, and then the statistics like how many views, how many likes and all, and then the chart is most popular, some another parameter, and then the region code, which is US, so you can specify your own region code, and then the YouTube API key. Okay, so let's try this. We are gonna come back on this documentation throughout this course, so just don't worry about the docs. And let's create an action creator which will get the most popular videos from the YouTube API. So just go to your action folder, create an action file which is videos.action.js. That's it. Okay, so let's create an action creator. Let's name this popular videos or get popular videos. Get popular videos. And then it will get the dispatch as we are using Redux Thunk. That's it. And then inside a try catch block, okay, we'll put the logic here. So first of all, we need to create an Axios instance, and using that Axios instance, we will fire our HTTP call. So let's go to your source folder and create a file called api.js. I hope your Axios package is already installed. So just import Axios from Axios, Axios from Axios. That's it. And then create an object. So const, let me name this request. Okay, so just create an Axios instance using axios.create, and here you can pass some common configuration. So I'll pass the base URL, and the base URL is, the endpoint is this one, this http://youtube.com/googleapi.com/youtube/version3 up to this part. So this will be common for all the URL. So just copy this and put this in base URL inside a quote. That's it. And then I will also pass the API key. So just in a params, which is the parameters object, you need to pass as the key, right? Okay, so key, and the key is coming from the environment variable. So React app, just let me copy this because I'm an expert in typo. So React app UIT API key, copy this one inside this api.js, just put this. So just put this as process.env, process.env dot the name of the key, React app UIT API key, that's it. And just export the request, export default request. That's it. And now just restart the server again because you have just used an environment variable and React needs to recognize this. So just restart the server, terminate batch job, yes, npm start. That's it. Okay, now just go to videos.action.js. Here I first need to create 3 types. So just go to action types. So export const, what are the types, like home videos success, cause we are going to render the videos on the home screen. So home underscore videos dot success, as the home video success, they copy couple of times. And then the second one is this home videos fail, if anything goes wrong in our API call. And then the third one is this home videos request, so that I can show a skeleton screen request. That's it. Save this. We have also exported this. So just go to videos.action and let's put the logic. First of all, I'll fire the home videos request. So dispatch, create an action. The type is what? Home videos request. Should be auto imported, please. Yeah, this one. home videos request, nice. And now we need to grab the data. So for that we need the Axios object. So let's just import this. So at the top, import request from /API. That's it. I have my Axios object available. So request dot get, because it is going to be a get request, and by default this Axios request is get if you don't mention this. So just remove this part, and then you can just put the endpoint. So what is the endpoint? This is my new opened app, and just go to this videos list, cancel. The endpoint is what? /videos. Remember, we have already mentioned this in our base URL, so we just need to put this /videos. So just use /videos, request /videos. Just let me zoom in, and then you need to pass an configuration object. So here you can pass the parameters. So params, okay, inside an object, let's see. No, it is not dot, it is comma. Sumit, it is comma. Okay, so let's see what are the params needed. Let's go to this API key. Okay, so first of all it needs a part which should be snippet, content details, statistics, and then the chart should be most popular. Okay, first of all part, it should be a string, and let's put the snippet, comma, content details, and then the third one is statistics. That's it. And then the chart, which is most popular, and then another one which is region code, and you can get the region code using the users object during sign in. I have just missed that, so just let me hard code this. We'll later change that. So region code is IN for India, and then you can pass another property which is max results. So maximum how many videos you want. So max results, which is I want 20. That's it. Save this. That is cool. I don't need the access token, I guess, so just go to a documentation again, close this. I don't need the access token. Nope. And you can go to this documentation and see all the parameters you can pass, like page token, region code. We need this page token. We need this page token because we are going to paginate our query. So just pass the page token. Pass the page token as we don't have any page token because this is my first request. So just put an empty string. We are going to modify this in a minute, and let's see what are the data are coming. So const, just put this in response, save this, cool, and just log out the response, log response. That's it. And if anything goes wrong, we'll handle that later. So first of all, let's dispatch this action creator. So just go to the home screen. I hate the large font. So first of all, let's create the dispatch object using the use dispatch hook. So const dispatch, use dispatch. Use dispatch would be auto imported from React Redux, and then using use effect, I need to fire this when the component did mount. So just use an use effect hook, I should say. Inside dependency, I just put the dispatch, and then dispatch what the name of the action creator was, get popular videos. Yeah, should be auto imported from Redux/action. That's it. Just call this. So there is no error. Let's see. Let's go to this new app. This one is the old one. Now look at this. When you try to log in with Google, it needs your advanced permission. Let's click on this code.sumesh@gmail.com. Choose an account. Look at this. Google has not verified this app, and you need the advanced permission. Just click on this advanced. Continue only if you understand the risk and trust the developer, and you are the developer, I guess. And then just click on this go to not YT. Look at this, grant not ytube.firebase.com permission, see, edit and permanently delete your YouTube videos. We are not going to delete anything. Rating, comment and all, just click on allow. And that's it. Just go to console. Let's see our errors. Oh, it's still a promise, so I have not used await. That's nice. So just go to videos.action. Here, just use await, and now let's see. Refresh this. Component did mount. Data. There is no data. Let's go to errors. Wow. 403 error means authentication error. So just go to network, click on this video, go to response. The request is missing a valid API key. What? Click on these headers. I actually can't see my API key. What the heck? Let's go to request. The API.js. Interesting. Just try to log out. Live debugging on, guys. Save this and let's see. Go to console, refresh, info, undefined. That is cool. Let's try to restart the server. And by the way, guys, just mention the .env file in the .gitignore file. Okay, so login with Google. Click on this. Okay, so just go to console. It is still undefined. Okay, we'll fix that later. So just put the API key in my Axios request. So API.js, and here just put the API key inside a quote. Now it should work. Just go to a browser. Just refresh this. Look at this, you got the data. I need to check out the error, but for now just continue the video. Okay, so inside this response object, I have this configuration object, I have this data, I have this headers, request and all. We need this data. So from this data you can see the E tag, items. E tag is used for caching, and then items, and here are my 20 videos, 20 most popular videos of Indian region. Okay, so let's extract the data and just put this data into a reducer. So let's go to videos.accent.js, dispatch and accent. The type is home videos success. Home videos success should be auto imported. Nice. And the payload is what? The res.data. In fact, just destructure this here, data, and just put the data, not payload, payload data. That's it. Save this. But instead of just data, I want to pass an object as the payload. So just remove the data. Just create an object like videos is data.items. I've just seen the items are the videos, and then the next page token. The next page token, because I want to store the next page token in the Redux state so that I can continue the pagination. So next page token is what? Data.next page token, I guess. So just go to the data. Yeah, data.next page token, this one. Copy this. Data.next page token. Save this. That is cool. In fact, we can also destructure that inside this data object, but that is fine. Okay, so just remove the console.log and let's handle the error. Just log out the message, log out the error message, error.message. That's it. And then dispatch. Type is home videos fail. And the payload is error.message. That's it. And let's handle this in our reducer. So just create another reducer inside the reducer folder. Let's name this videos.reducer, videos.reducer.js. Let's name the reducer home videos reducer, home videos reducer. And it's an object. Inside this state, it will take the previous state. For the first occurrence, it will take the initial state. And then the second one is the action. Okay, so let's pass the initial state inside this state object. Just make this multi-line. Okay, so first of all, I'll have some videos, which is an array, an empty array, and then the loading is false. Anything else? Yes, the next page token. The next page token, which is null, should be camel casing next page token, and that's it. And let's now destructure the action. Save this. It will be formatted. Destructure the action, const type payload, action. Okay, inside this you need to use the switch case and just pass the type of the action. Based on the type of action, I'll catch some of the action, which is home video success, which should be auto imported. Yes, and just return a new state. first of all copy the previous state and then update the videos array to what? Payload.videos, sending an object as the payload, so payload.videos, and then the loading is false, and this is giving me a warning because I have to put a default case, so default return same state. Okay, and let's now handle the what? Home videos fail, so just copy this action object, save this, it should be formatted. Home videos failed should be auto imported from action type, and then return the previous state. I'll not change the videos, so if something is in my videos arrays, let that be. I'm not going to put that null because I can still render the videos which I have already faced. And then the loading is false, and then the error is the payload. That's it. Let's handle the request, so just copy the object again, home videos request should be auto imported. Yes, return what? The previous state, loading is equal to true, error is nothing. And that's pretty much it for the reducer. Just export the reducer and just import this in my store.js. So inside the combined reducer, the name of the reducer is home videos reducer, should be auto imported again, home videos reducer. Nope. So manually import this, so /videos /reducer, the name of the reducer is home videos reducer, home reducer, and just name this as home videos. Save this. Nice. That is cool. Now just go to the app, just go to Redux state. I need to refresh. Yeah, now I have the home videos. So click on the state, I have the home videos. Inside this home videos I have the videos, I have the loading state is false, and the next place token is null. And why the next place token is null? It should not be null. So go to the home reducer. Here during the success case, just update the next place token. So next place token is equal to what? Payload.next place token. That's it. Okay, let's now render the data. So just go to home screen, home screen.js, just close the sidebar. First of all, I need to get the data. So let's read the data using useSelector hook. So just use useSelector. useSelector should be auto imported from React Redux, and it needs a selector function. Inside this I'll have the global state, and from that global state what I need the home reducer or home videos, home videos, and from this home videos I'll get the videos. And the second thing, I need the loading state. Actually I don't need the loading state because I can check if the videos.length is greater than 0, it means I have all the videos. Okay, so just don't need the loading state in this case. Okay, that is cool. And then inside this row I have the dummy video component. So first of all, just remove this array. Instead just put the videos. So videos.map. So just map over every video. I'll get the first value as the video, and just pass the video as the video property inside this video component, lot of video, and I need to pass a key which is, let's see, which is a unique thing. Inside this video I have the ID, so video.id. Nice. So just go to the video. At this point I can destructure the data, so just destructure the video. Okay, so from this video what I need? First of all, I need this video thumbnail, and then the video duration, and then the video title, how many views, when the video is released, and then the channel icon and the channel name. Okay, so let's go to the data. So just go to the Redux store, Redux, home videos success, go to the state. Inside this home videos I have this videos. Inside these videos I have this video object. Okay, so first of all I need the ID snippet, and from this snippet I need the publish at, channel ID, title. I don't need the description. I need the thumbnail. From this thumbnail I need the medium thumbnail because I have used the other thumbnails, but the medium thumbnails perfectly fits. And then I need the channel title. Anything else? Inside the content details I need the duration, and from the statistics I need the view count. Now here I am not going to use the statistics and the content details because if you search a video using this API, it will not return you the statistics and the content details. But as we are going to use the same component for the searching, like if I click at this category option, I am going to use the same component, so I need to make this more generic. So I'll not use the statistics, I'll not use this content details. Okay, so just go to the component. Okay, from this video const just the structure. First of all I need the ID, video ID. Second, from the snippet, what I need the channel ID, I need the channel title, I need the video title, I need the publish at, anything else? Of course I need the thumbnails, and from this thumbnails I need the medium one, and that's it. Okay, so first of all let's put the thumbnail, so copy that medium, just remove the source, instead just use a curly brace and then just put medium.url. That's it. Inside the span I need to put the duration, but remember I need to get the duration using an extra call because the response data is not consistent. So just use an use effect. Inside this use effect I'll make another API call which will give me the generic video details, so that I don't need to rely upon some other inconsistent data. Okay, so let's name this const get video details, but I don't need all the data because some of the data are already available. Okay, so I need to make this asynchronous, and here I also need the request instance, the Axios instance. So request should be auto imported from source/API. Yes, the endpoint is videos, and it will return me a promise to handle this using await. Okay, I also pass a configuration object. So the params, the part is what I need the content details. I don't need the snippet because snippet is already available. Content details is text. Okay, and of course the ID of the video, so ID is ID. That's it. And just get the data, so const response. Actually from this response I need the data, and from this data I need the items, and let's just log out the items. What happened here? Equal. That's it. Save this and let's now call this. So get video details, call this when the component did mount, and inside the dependency array I just need to pass the video ID. That's it. Okay, save this. Refresh, just go to console. I can see some data. Look at this. Inside this I have the content details which is generic. I mean every video component will have these content details and the statistics. Okay, so let's put this into a state variable. So let's create a state variable for the views. So const views, set views. Initially this is null, so use state should be auto imported from React. Null, and also a duration which is also null, so set duration, and the name of the state variable is duration. Okay, so I have the views, I have the duration. Nice. And let's now render this. So inside this duration, let's see what are the data coming as the duration. The duration is coming as the 8051 timestamp, so I need to process this, and for this I have installed a moment library. So just import the moment from moment, import moment from moment. Okay, so at the top process this. So moment dot, the function is duration offered by moment library. Here you just need to pass the duration, and this will be processed as the seconds, and just grab this in a seconds variable, seconds. Okay, and now I need to format this into minutes seconds. Okay, so const, let's name this underscore duration. or formatted duration. So moment dot UTC, here you need to pass the milliseconds, so seconds into 1000 dot format, and then the format I want is MMSS. Nice, save this and just grab the duration, put this in my span tag. Oh, I said duration, that is cool. And the video title is the title. I'm getting this from the snippet. And then the video views. So again I need to process this using numeral. So library I have also installed. So import numeral from numeral. So I can process this inline. Okay, I don't need this 5 million views. Instead, just use a curly brace and then numeral. Just pass the views and then format this dot format to M and K. So this one I got from the documentation, so 0.A. I'm not going to explain how it works behind the scene, but it will format my numbers. And now here I need to process when the video is released. So just remove the 5 days ago, put a curly brace. Again I'm going to use moment. So inside this moment just pass the publish at. I got that from the snippet, and then just use from now function. Very simple. Okay, that is cool. Now here's a point. Inside this video channel, I can get the channel title, like I'm getting the channel title from the snippet, but this request does not return you the channel icon, as you can see. So if you just go to Redux, inside an object, so just go to snippet, look at this, you don't have the channel icon. Like bunch of unnecessary data but not the channel icon. So just get the channel icon. So again create an use effect. Just create a similar use effect, copy this one. I can make multiple use effect, that's the beauty of hook. So this one is what? Get channel icon. Get channel icon. And then the endpoint is channels. I got this from the documentation, so just play with the documentation. You'll be more frustrated, believe me. Okay, so here I just need the snippet of the channel. Snippet, I need to pass the channel ID, so the ID is channel ID, and just call the channel icon. Get channel icon. Okay, you just need to pass the channel ID inside this dependency array. Channel ID, save this. Let's see. Refresh this. Just go to the console. Now let's see how you can get the thumbnail. So this is the items array, and in this array you need to go to snippet, and from this snippet you need to go to thumbnails, and from this thumbnails you need to go to medium, high, default, whatever, and from that medium you need to get the URL. Like look at this, just to get a channel icon. Okay, so let's do that. First of all, create a state. So const channel icon, set channel icon, use state. Again this is null at the initial state. Oops, null. That's it. Now just remove this console log and just use set channel icon, the setter. First of all, go to the items array. Here is my items array. Process the first one, like doesn't make any sense. And then just go to snippet, and from this snippet just go to thumbnails, and from this thumbnails get the default one, and then it will set your channel icon, and also set the duration. So just remove this items, instead just use set duration. Just grab the duration. So again the items array, the first one, then just go to content details, and then duration, and also set the views. So set views. Again the items, let's go to statistics, and then view count. Save this. Cool. Now just put the source, replace this with the channel icon. If the channel icon is there, just grab the URL, channel icon.url. That is cool. A Rainbow Hat Junior. Just replace this with the channel title. So channel title. That's finally it, I guess. Okay. So just save this and let's see. Refresh. Look at this, I have the full details. Okay, so I have this video thumbnail, I have the video duration, I have the video title, the number of views when the video is released, and then the channel icon and the channel title finally. So that's it for this video. In the next video we are going to handle this categories bar. So see you in the next video. Bye.